spin has really been the problem for this Indian team for a while now. Of course, proof of the pudding was in the Kolkata Test match, but how will things improve in the Guwahati Test match? Can this Indian team do something to be able to counter spin better? They've been facing the scrutiny for quite some time now. I can tell you that the team is still in Kolkata, and we have some insight for you as to how they're preparing for the spin challenge that awaits in Guwahati. Today was an optional session. The senior most player to turn up for that particular session was Ravindra Jadeja. 6 players in all turned up for today's optional practice session. Gautam Gambhir and batting coach Sudharsan Kotak were very closely monitoring each and everything happening on the field during the practice session. But there are a couple of things I want to talk to you about, and those are perhaps the biggest takeaways from today's optional session. Spin, as I said, has been one of the biggest problems for India. That's exactly the reason why you lost the first test match as well. So you're thinking, what is it that the team is doing to perhaps ensure that they put up a better better foot forward as far as playing spin is concerned in Guwahati? Well, we saw one thing in that practice session, and that was only one pad being worn by a couple of batters. The batters concerned are Dhruv, Jurel and Sai Sudharsan. Sai's place we still don't know, but remember, there could be a possibility of there being no Shubman Gill in the second test match in Guwahati. Now, coming to what exactly is it that the two were doing with just one. In case of Sai, I can tell you he wasn't wearing the pad on the right leg. In case of Jurel, he wasn't wearing the pad also on the right leg, but I'll tell you the reason behind it. Why Sai Sudharsan wasn't wearing a pad on the right leg was because you want to, this is again, it's elementary coaching. This is one of the very basic techniques that you're taught when you're in when you take up cricket, when you're taught to play spin. It's a technique which is often told to batters so that that confidence is built, so that they trust their defense, so that that technique is in place, and you know that you need to use your bat and not your pad to protect your leg. So the front leg, the right leg in case of Sai Sudharsan, is unprotected in today's practice session, and he always had to come down and use the bat much more to protect his leg. Remember, you get an injury, you can get a fracture as well. These are professional bowlers bowling at you. In case of Jurel, while his front leg should be the left leg, but he wasn't wearing a pad on the right leg for one reason, and that's because he was trying to get his reverse sweep right, and for his reverse sweep he needed his right leg to be unprotected, so that he is very sure of his technique, so that he knows exactly what he is doing. This is why Dhruv Jurel's right leg was unprotected. Let's see how is it that these things play out. Not only do these two batters, if Sai Sudharsan makes it to the 11, you will need the others as well to come together and play spin well. Simon Harmer, Keshav Maharaj, these were very, very good bowlers against India. There was Makram who came in handy as well, and spin, as we were being told, could again be one of the big talking points in the Guwahati Test match as well. So let's see how is it that the Indian batters fare in the Guwahati Test match.